This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday to talk about Bitcoin, crypto, the news, everything in between. And I want to stay zesty, and I want to, of course, pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Do you guys know that, like, every morning before I go live, you know, when I connect my little earbuds here to the computes, I like to play the pamp it. I like to play the rave music. It kind of like puts me in the mood. I'm like, yeah, let's get it. But I do want to talk to you guys. I want to say good morning to every single person that is watching this stream and wants to comment. So if you guys are here, make sure again you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on. Check out our lovely sponsors as you're saying good morning to me, both Cake Wallet and Cipher. Links are in the live chat as well as the description. Make sure to use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at checkout from Cipher. Woohoo! I love streaming. I love doing all these things in life. Alex, he loves me. Much love to you too, Alex. I appreciate it. All right, my friends. We have Bullduck in the chat. Eric, my boy. He said he's a Zesty fan member for 13 months. That is absolutely insane. And he said, let's get zesty, y'all. Yes, let's pamp it up. You've got to pamp it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to say good morning to every single one of you. So say good morning to me, please. Oh, my God. Mrs. Scrooge or Mr. Scrooge. It's Mr. Scrooge. Gave me 2 hand hearts. Woohoo! Thank you for the rain of love. I appreciate it. Really helping me achieve my goals. So early in the stream, I guess I have to reset it now because of the zest. I love that so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. And someone asked if I have any tattoos. No tattoos for me. No tattoos for me. I have commitment issues. I can't commit to something like that. Bionic, I need some coffee. Brew some up, my friend. Take a sippy. All right. I want to say good morning to people on the YouTubes as well. Oh, Michael with the finger heart. Thank you. We got Randy. We got Double O Kevin in the chat. Hello, Double O Kevin. Emma causing issues as always. Bullduck Eric being an amazing person as always. Andy S said good morning in all these different languages, which is so nice and so inclusive. I love that. Mike Volmer, what's up? My girl Alexandra G. Love Alexandra G. Who else we got in the chat? You guys are going off in here. All set. Good morning to you. Colin McKenzie. Doge Ball. We love Doge Ball. Crypto Pollo. Cluck to you, my friends. Welcome to the stream. Who else we got? Crypto Warlock, John, and Emma Foster. Emma is the cool Emma in the chat, by the way. Shout out to John Foster and Emma Foster. I'm Emma Foster's biggest fan, by the way. Who else? Yeah, Misco, Donato, what up, my friends? Who else? We have some awesome people in here today. John Legends, Remedial Joe, Lazarus, good morning to all of you. Jim DB, my Belgian friend, good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you. Crypto Carnivore, nice to see you too, my friends. Ravi Gupta, nice to see you. Sophisticated, what up? GT, Crimson. And happy belated to Mrs. Crimson. I love Mrs. Crimson and CG, Crimson's girlfriend as well. We talk about our curly hair all the time. Eric Carlson, good morning to you as well. Who else we have here? Pamping up is your alarm clock. Yeah, Andy, basically. Jeff Mina, good morning. Alionex, nice to see you. Wanted to hop in and show some love. It's nice to see you from the Candle Mafia. Shout out to the Candle Mafia, too. Shout out to Frankie Candles. I have a lot of love for that man. Who else? Lux Shampoo, Digi No Assets is in the stream. Crypto Comedy Finance News, good morning. Dan R, does your sister have tattoos? Emma's 18. She is not getting anything on her body right now. Not a thing. Not a thing. No. DeFi Investor from X said, woo! I got your sound for that. Woo! Misko, Isha from X said, hi, Miss Teen. Nice to see you. He said, I want to learn crypto trading and stocks. Well, we can help you with some crypto stuff for sure. I got you. If you have any questions, you let me know. Crypto Beard, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the fam. D Bear XRP 69. Nice to see ya. Looking good in blue. Thank you. Thank you. Who else? Crypto Samurai. Good morning. I think I'm missing people. David. Hi, David. What up, David? Emma Foster said, like the stream for more zest. Absolutely. Pamp it. Pamp it up. All right. I definitely missed people. I hope I did not. So if I did, then let me know that I'm a terrible person. Pickaboo, I see you. Pickaboo, I see you. Who else? On fire. Oh, okay. Nick, nice to see you. Bionic. How zesty do you have to be buy Solana? I'm not a fan of the blockchain, but I don't tell people what to buy or sell ever, so that's really up to you. If you guys, again, want to see what's going on my screen, again, PFP link in bio, my friends, youtube.com/missteencrypto. I love how you guys rain the Pickaboo emoji. That's so awesome. I love Pickaboo. Automatic Beats, what's up? DeFi Investor, LOL, that Ric Flair woo. Yeah, bro. This is what this chat's about. All right. So, guys, again, if you're watching, smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. Give me a follow on every platform you're on right now. Let's make sure we can get into the news as people are flowing in. We got things to talk about, such as the marketing in this space. And listen, marketing is absolutely everything. It doesn't matter what it is. The dollar has marketing. Bitcoin, of course, has great marketing. What are we doing right now? We are marketing Bitcoin and crypto just by talking about it. And this is the whole thing in the space where if you have a project, it's good to market. It's good to get the word out there, whether that's about the project, the technology, whatever. Especially when the TradFi bros come in. And we know TradFi, they like to catch attention. And I feel like more than one TradFi little companies, we could say, are getting involved with Bitcoin and crypto. I mean, Bitwise is kind of that intermingling between TradFi and DeFi. We know Bitwise has their pinned tweet on X marketing their new Bitcoin spot ETF, which again is not even approved yet. So it shows the audacity of Bitwise to start putting out commercials. There was also another group that put out a commercial for the ETF. First, let's check out Bitwise's first commercial.
You know what's interesting these days? Bitcoin. Look for Bitwise, my friends.
Savage, right? That was the first one. And this was released December 18th. Which was, again, 3 days ago. Today is the 21st, 18 hours ago. We do see that Bitwise came out with another commercial. Said, listen closely, my friends.
Thought you would like to know. Satoshi sends his regards. Look for Bitwise, my friends.
Satoshi sends his regards. That marketing. That is amazing. That is amazing. So we do know that Bitwise is obviously putting this out. They retweeted with a little graphic as well saying Satoshi sends his regards. Marketing very on point. Now there is another commercial by Hashdex, which again is trying to put out an ETF. Let's see what's going on.
I'm coming in hot.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a bop. I was like, oh, this commercial's getting after Rick, getting a little spunky out here. I enjoyed it a lot. I like these commercials, and I really do like the marketing and the thought behind all of it. I mean, Bitwise with Satoshi bringing in that crypto community, Hashdex bringing in some catchy music and saying that everything that you are looking at is just not crypto. But the thing I find a little bit funny about the whole ad was that none of this is crypto. But technically, the ETF isn't either. If you actually want exposure to the decentralized world, that is when you acquire Bitcoin, the underlying asset of the ETF. But there will be a lot of money that gets brought in by all the TradFi people to acquire these ETFs and get exposure to crypto without actually owning crypto. It's a little bit of a loophole, in my opinion. However, it is something that's happening. A lot of speculation is going down where people are like, oh, we're going to have an ETF by January 10th. That is a date that everyone's talking about, but I could expect Gary Gensler to probably twist that on us and change things up, maybe approve it beforehand or cause some sort of delay and say, I don't know what's going on. These are all the things that Gary Gensler likes to do because at the end of the day, it's all theater. But these ETF commercials are telling us that something is coming. So be prepared. Obviously look into this and do your own research accordingly. If you guys are looking to invest in an ETF and understand the risks to that, the risk of crypto, all of that type of good stuff. But we do like marketing on this channel. I do admire the production behind all of it. There is some new news this morning as you guys are smashing the like, and we have $69 Litecoin. Why, Litecoin? Why? We do like the number, but it's okay. And we do have around the same amount of people watching, so I hope you all are smashing these likes and sharing the stream out with friends. Is that right? Is that correct? Y'all are doing that? I hope so. My heart says you are, you know? It is what it is. However, we do have some tea. And we do like some tea in this space. You know, drama is something that does occur in this space. And I'm not talking about the influencers today. I'm talking about Three Arrows Capital co-founder Su Zhu has $1 billion frozen by the courts. Let's see. Says here around $1 billion in assets belonging to the founders of cryptocurrency hedge fund 3 Arrows Capital has been frozen by the British Virgin Islands court. The court issued an order preventing co-founders Su Zhu and Kyle Davies, as well as Davies' wife Kelly Chen, from transferring or selling assets worth up to $1.14 billion. The liquidator Teneo said in an emailed statement, adding that it estimates creditors are owed roughly $3.3 billion. Quote, the worldwide freezing order has been sought in connection with claims that they are being pursued by the liquidators that allege, amongst other things, that the founders should be held responsible for causing Three Arrows Capital's position to deteriorate by an amount that is equivalent to the value of the freezing order sought. We see here the announcement comes a day after a domestic freezing order was issued by the Singapore court, according to Teneo. It also follows Su's arrest in September at Singapore's Changi Airport, as he tried to leave the country with falsified documents. Singapore has banned Zhu and Davies from conducting any regulated activity in Singapore. My boy Su Zhu is in the gutter right now, an absolute flush of his assets. Goodbye, those billions of dollars. Obviously, they're saying $3.3 billion is owed to the liquidator, so they really only have a third of that amount frozen. And maybe Kelly Chen, the little wife of Kyle Davies, is all tied up in this thing too. She thought she was going to get her bag out of this whole thing. No, honey. When you're associated with the criminals, you're going to be under fire with them. Now, we'll see what happens there. I hope, obviously, people that deserve money back get their money back and people are held responsible for things that they shouldn't be doing. However, I feel like a lot of this stuff going on with the 3 Arrows Capital founders are just theater, and they're pushing it all back, and they just want new headlines, so they're just kind of delaying and dragging this whole thing out. Speaking of dragging things out, the king of dragging things out is none other than Sam Bankman-Fried. This guy, he wanted to push back all his court dates, and granted, he did. He pushed back a few things already. We see that he had a request to delay his sentencing. So let's see, because obviously we're supposed to have a sentencing in March, but he wanted to push that back even farther. He did get, denied. Judge denies SBS request for delays on eve of sentencing interview. Judge Lewis Kaplan denied former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried's request for a 4 to 6 weeks adjournment of his sentence hearing. The request was made on December 20th and would have delayed his presenting interview scheduled.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
La signorina criptovaluta fa cadere il te. Sono keeper questo.
Oh, Armani, yar for you, my friends. Everyone yar for Armani. I'm gonna Google translate this after this article. Give me a minute. So we see his request for a 4 to 6 week adjournment of his sentencing hearing. His request was made on December 20th, yesterday, and would have delayed his pre-sentencing interview scheduled for today, as well as the sentencing currently scheduled for March 28th of 2024. This was made by Mark Cohen of Cohen & Gresser in a letter to the judge who presided over Bankman-Fried's trial in New York. He said the defense needs more time to prepare for the pre-sentencing interview. In addition, the disclosures were scheduled for January 5th and February 2nd, but the government has not yet announced whether it proceed with the second trial on served charges against Bankman-Fried. Those are 5 charges that he objected to because they were not in the original indictment. If his trial is on the severed charges takes place, it will be on March 11, 2024, which could result in a separate pre-sentence investigation report and sentencing hearing. Quote, for fairness and efficiency, the court should consider the relevant conduct all at once in a single sentencing hearing. Oh, SBF. He wants to push everything back. And the lawyer is saying it's only his first time requesting for a delay. What else has SBF dragged this judge through since this whole thing went down? Even in court, he was not really cooperative, Sam Bankman-Fried, and then he just got buried. Still to this day, I have never seen a picture of SBF in an orange jumpsuit. I've never even seen real videos of him going into the jail. So as far as I'm concerned, we don't know where SBF really is. 1, people might call me crazy for that. And 2, where do we all think this is going? Do we really think SBF is going to get sentenced to that max 115 years? Is he really going to go through another whole trial? Are they going to put him through that with all the money he's given all these politicians that have yet to give a penny back? Very suspect. Very, very suspect, little SBF. So we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, I would not be shocked at all if this was delayed probably till the end of next year, and SBF does not get sentenced to the fullest when he really just threw everybody under the bus. People are saying it's never going to happen. If you guys think that SBF, let's actually do a little opinion in the chat because you guys are important to me. Do you guys think that SBF is going to get his maximum 115 years in prison? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or 2 and a no emoji. What I could picture is them saying, oh yeah, SBF has this long sentence, and then after a few years, he all of a sudden gets let out, and he's on probation, and he just goes to play, League of Legends in his mom's basement. Listen, my friends in the chat on TikTok, you're getting a little bit spicy with me. This is the news, and I shall report the news. I apologize if it's not something you want to hear. But hashtag free SBF, no. We'll see what happens here. I see a lot of people are saying that he's not gonna get his full 115, and I might be there with you because again, he likes to play his League of Legends. He's still in the Bronze League. I have yet to hear an update on whether he's going to break out of that. Maybe his friend Gary Gensler might help him. Speaking of Gary Gensler, we hear that the head of South Korea's financial regulator is going to discuss crypto with none other than Gary Gensler.
Fraudsters,
scam
artists,
the
Ponzi schemes.
It's still what he thinks of us. What would he say to the South Korean regulators? Lee Bok-hyun, the head of South Korea's Financial Supervisory Service, the FSS, is reportedly going to meet with Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC. According to a December 18th report in South Korea news outlet, Lee will visit the SEC in January and plans to arrange a meeting with Gary Gensler. The FSS head reportedly plans, yes, pamp up those memberships. Membershippery. Claim your memberships, guys. Thank you. According to a December 18th report, Lee will visit the SEC in January and arrange a meeting with Gary Gensler. They want to plan to discuss the crypto market status and the direction of the supervisory policy affecting the space. Regulatory cooperation between countries is important for borderless virtual assets, says an unnamed South Korean government officials. We see here the FSS was not able to implement certain policies they wanted to do for crypto because of all of these exchanges, and they don't know how to handle it, essentially. We do know that both South Korea and the United States want the extradition of Dogecoin as well. That's currently in Montenegro. These are both people that, again, do we trust South Korea? Do we trust Gary Gensler? My answer is absolutely no! what will they say about crypto if Gary Gensler has yet to release any sort of regulation? What help could he give South Korea in this case? Is he going to say, oh, they're all hucksters, they're fraudsters, and the current existing rules are the same rules that should apply to cryptocurrencies? Meanwhile, the banks are the biggest fraudsters out there, so I don't think the same rules apply to anybody. I don't think any rules really apply to anybody when you look at who they're trusting to give certain opinions on things, especially within our own little Congress, especially Senator Robert Menendez, getting bribed with gold, cash, mortgage payments, and giving our information to the Egyptian government. All of that's good. So I think, according to Garrett Gensler, we're just, we're sitting in the fields, we're playing in the grass, and he's just going to give some great advice to South Korea's Financial Supervisory Service. Go, Gary! Go, Gary. Speaking of the U.S. and all this crazy stuff that goes on in this space and goes on in the United States, which, again, I'm always very skeptical of our government. I'm skeptical of every government. I don't really trust a lot of people anymore. And I think over the past 4 years, that should have been proven to you. And we do know the U.S. confiscated some Bitcoin from Silk Road. But apparently, there's going to be some movement with that.
A potato.
It's the wrong one. I'm sorry. U.S. court approves the forfeiture of 69,000 Bitcoin in the Silk Road case. The U.S. Appeals Court has concluded the legal process to officially confiscate 69,370 Bitcoin and other crypto from defunct dark web marketplace Silk Road. According to a filing yesterday, the U.S. District Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit has affirmed the transfer between the Bitcoin to federal control. This action follows a prior ruling that declared the government's claim to the digital assets associated with Silk Road illicit operations. This includes Bitcoin Gold, BSV, Bitcoin Cash, which again, no one really uses, so that's all good. The U.S. court issued the initial judgment on Silk Road's Bitcoin in August. It followed the U.S. DOJ's 2020 seizure and subsequent motion for official forfeiture of the cryptocurrency. That value exceeded $1 billion at the time. The initial 2020 complaint laid out that the government has gained possession of the cryptocurrency, which a person is known as Individual X had surrendered. We do know that on July 12th, a cryptocurrency wallet linked to the DOJ conducted several transactions, moving around 9,825 Bitcoin, valued at $299 million. We see here that the market participants, we're going to see what they really do with it, but it could have a little bit of an impact if they decide to sell it, and obviously people are going to be all twisted about it. Ross Albright still sentenced to life in prison because of Silk Road. Now, in 2022, he did agree to utilize $3 billion worth of the stolen Bitcoin to settle his debt, and he waived his claim to the 69,470 Bitcoin. Man, free Ross, man. Is Ross really responsible for everything that happens on Silk Road? Yes, maybe there weren't some great things happening there, but should he be held responsible? Should he still be spending life in prison over this, especially because it all really comes down to the use of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is why they didn't like it. So I think free Ross, man. Hopefully, I've seen his mom speak at events, Ross's mom, and it just really breaks my heart when I hear her speak. So if you guys have any opinions on Ross, you could drop that in the chat as well. But does the government really get to do whatever they want with this Bitcoin? Are they going to sell it? Are they going to dump it on our heads? Or are they going to keep it for their future wealth and probably add it to their treasury because this is a big fat bag, 69,000 Bitcoin? And we do know that they sent the Bitcoin to Coinbase in the past, which they have an ongoing case with Coinbase, which again brings me to that this is all theater, and they're going to maybe try to sell it to scare us, or, oh my gosh, the government doesn't want their Bitcoin. Who cares? If they dump it, great. Put some more Bitcoin back in our hands. And if they decide to hold it, then again, good for them. Just, again, another way that they won't admit what they're doing, one, and two, they just don't tell us the truth about anything. They really don't. They really don't. And my question is, do they get to just not pay taxes on the Bitcoin they're holding, the transactions that they're doing? Well, how do they really get held accountable?
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Emma versus Alexandra GMTC ring announcer. I'll ref. Book it. Winner gets a date with Gary G.
I'm there. I'll host it. No problem. Oh, Armani. I need to go back to Armani's super chat. Let's copy that. Let's get this in the Google Translates. Hold on. Let's get this in the Google Translates. Google Translate. All right. See, we already got Italian here. Miss Cryptocurrency drops tea. I'm here for this. Oh, thank you, Armani. I appreciate you. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. You're the best. You're the best. Shout out to you. All right. Let's jump into the next story. I have a few more that I really want to talk about because they are pretty much pressing issues. And I want to make sure we could get these 100 likes at least. We need 125. That's where my heart gets warm and fuzzy. But we do have 82 right now. Let's pamp it. Let's get 100, guys. I know you can do it. Only 18 more. Only 18 more. So, you guys know I'm a highly skeptical of China. I don't trust these dudes at all, especially with the digital yuan, which again poses the biggest risk to your life, especially because they want to embrace the fact that they're basically coupons at this point.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Chart me some DNX/USDT on Mex, please. Smiley face.
I got you. After when I get into the charts, that'll be the first one I do after my Bitcoin and Litecoins. So, there was a little bit of action with China's digital yuan, and they did their first $14 million cross-border gold purchase using this. And it was completed in nowhere else but Shanghai. I'll go into my rant in a little second here. The first ever cross-border settlement for precious metals using the digital yuan, which is their CBDC, also known as the ECNY, was recorded on December 20th. The Bank of China's Shanghai branch successfully transferred 100 million yuan, $14 million, in a settlement received overseas for gold via the Shanghai Financial Exchange International Board. The account will contribute to the financial strength to support Shanghai's in-depth implementation of free trade, which is laughable, pilot zone promotion strategy, and promote the quality and upgrading of the International Trade Center. We know that they're one of the leading supporters of the digital yuan pilot and recently facilitated the important iron ore to China via the CBDC. They will also partner with foreign institutions such as France's BNP Paribas to develop the digital yuan. The president of China, of course, praised, for better or for worse, the importance of CBDCs. And then various foreign banks since then have been joining the trial, such as Singapore. Now, we do know what's happening here. On December 19th, the latest update. The version allows users to create a digital yuan wallet using their phone number, disable their wallet in case their phone is lost, and reset their password and private keys. Users can also bind their personal bank accounts and debit cards to purchase the digital yuan in wallet. This is the start of the takeover. This is not good because, one, the digital yuan expires. They have expiry dates, which makes them a coupon, the definition of magical internet money. They connect to your SIM card. So if they find you in a place they don't want you to be, if you're talking to somebody they don't want you to talk to, oh yeah, goodbye. But don't worry, if you'll have offline payments because of the NFC chips in your phone. No problem. You want to do something, you want to buy something? Nope, not if you don't have the social credit score that's easily implemented because of this technology surrounding CBDCs. We know China, especially Hong Kong, has been involved with CBDCs since at least 2017. Working with all of these other countries. Now, what, again, I bring it up a lot, is that these countries apparently don't like China, but yet they are working with them. Yet they're using the same technology. France working with China. We already know with the Bank for International Settlements that all of these unelected bureaucrat central bankers had a meeting. We watched the private meeting, which again, you can only find if you have the link for it. And I do. He was saying that they're going to implement AI. They're going to implement a bunch of different things. So that way they could geofence you. That way, if you go within 5 miles of your house, but they say you can only go 4, you will not be able to buy anything. This is horrible. And 5G even promotes this further. You have to be able to understand the implications of what the digital yuan is doing to these people in China. You can't buy anything. You can't charge your car. It's essentially an end to your life. But Bitcoin gives you that promise, gives you that guarantee that your money cannot be taken from you. Nobody can censor your transactions. Nobody can take your value from you, your information, your wealth, your property. Everything else can be taken from you, but Bitcoin cannot. The digital yuan is locking you in to an actual financial living. HE double hockey sticks. Yes, I said that. I said that indeed. Because that will end your life. You will not have the same quality of life. You will be suppressed to the top degree. This is tyrannical. This is communistic technology, obviously because it's in China. But that same technology they're using in the straight up communist countries, they're going to implement in Italy. They're going to implement it in France, all of Europe, as well as the United States. Don't think we're innocent, because we're not. We still talk to these people. We know how they cleaned up California just for the president of China, hanging their flags. Woohoo, China! Don't you think we have bigger connections with China than you think? Do you think America is really free anymore? That is the question you should ask, because of all these digital dollar pilots done in New York, done in collaboration with the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston and MIT, Project Hamilton, look it up. All of this is done. They could release the digital dollar tomorrow. Maybe even the China president could come on our TVs and tell us that we're all done. And the digital yuan and the digital dollar are going to be used everywhere. Be ready for that, because it might sound crazy, but we're already there. You see how we prepared for the Chinese president. You see how much apparently our leaders respect their way of life. Make sure you guys smash these likes and share this out, because this is the stuff that YouTube and everybody does not want you to hear. And it's just reality. And I'm not here to scare you. I'm only here to tell you the truth. I've seen the social credit scores with my own eyes. It's real. It is 100% real. And if you speak out, you say something they don't like, then your life is in danger. And it might sound crazy, but that's really what it is. So I really hope that you guys are preventing this in your own life, because to me, it doesn't matter what price Bitcoin is. It doesn't matter what the market's doing. What matters is that you have money that belongs to you and that cannot be taken from you. Crypto Farmer in the chat's like, I just set up my Cake wallet. Check out Cake Wallet. Link is in the live chat, cakewallet.com. Have your cake and eat it too. Have your crypto self-custody, spend your crypto, do all of that stuff with Cake Wallet. And I love them so much because it's open source and it's just real. And this is what we need in this space, is people like Cake Wallet. So shout out to Vic and the team. Why don't I like the digital yuan? Because it's communist and because we don't live in a communist country. And I believe in freedom, prosperity, life, liberty, and property of every single freaking individual that's living. So no, I don't support something that ends your life. No. Say hello to me, everybody. I have a lot of love for each and every one of y'all. So speaking of CBDCs and all of that, we do know that Russia has their digital ruble. Vladimir Putin.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Pooh, man.
You're welcome.
Some
My
extra
guy.
zest for your holiday fest.
You just rained some love on me. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you sending it through there. You're really an amazing guy, Boo Man. Now, Vladimir Putin. Putin, he likes to say words. He does. But he was making some, I hate to say it, valid points. A few weeks ago, we were looking at his clip that he was saying that America's behind. The Western banks are being undermined, and they're the ones that are doing it too in Russia because they're bringing the digital ruble into play. He knows that the digital ruble, CBDCs, and cryptocurrency is obviously the future. CBDCs not so much, but in his eyes, he believes that. He's saying that his signature is bringing the digital ruble into Russia's tax code. So they're making steps forward to make sure that the digital ruble could be used and enacted everywhere. Russia's digital ruble has been integrated into the nation's tax code after its president Vladimir Putin signed the move into law. The tax code now contains a definition of digital ruble account and has rules for taxation of transactions with the digital ruble. It's a part of a means to circumvent financial restrictions in the form of sanctions imposed for its actions against Ukraine. He signed it into the bill into law for the digital ruble late in July. The Bank of Russia has been working on this project since 2020. The new law will allow authorities to recover digital currency if the taxpayer does not have enough funds in their bank accounts. It also permits authorities to suspend transactions on the digital ruble accounts and requires the platform operator to provide documents to reflect funds have been written off from the taxpayer's account. The Russia Central Bank said that citizens and businesses should be able to use the CBDC at their own request starting in 2025. The digital ruble is here, and Vladimir Putin is very, very serious about her. He said the digital ruble, she's a cute girl. I'm going to make sure we date her and we bring her to the top of the line. And that's exactly what he did, signing it into law. And even Vladimir Putin giving more clarity on CBDCs and crypto than America, which again says a lot about America still to this day. And America should come out and dismiss all of these other countries saying that CBDCs are no good. But then we have fools like Liz Warren out here that are like, yeah, we love CBDCs because I'm Liz Warren. Like, are you kidding me? Oh gosh, I can't. I almost like literally have to pull up like, I think I have to pull up this clip now because it really upset me. And this is the clip of Putin as well. If you guys want to hear the Putin clip, I have that too. Literally, this CBDC conversation with Liz Warren and everything happened literally in the same freaking day. The same day. So, hold on. Here's... Boop, boo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Watch this, man. The Western financial system is clearly getting out of date technologically. It's been so long on laurels, so used to monopoly and exclusion, lack of viable alternatives. In fact, he says, to change what became archaic, international payments are increasingly using more advanced solutions, including blockchain and central bank digital currencies. Experts estimate this could lead to a revolution in the coming years, a revolution that will ultimately undermine the monopoly of the major Western banks. Yo, even Vladimir Putin is saying that blockchain crypto is going to lead into a revolution, and it already is. If he knows that, if Vladimir Putin knows that, you don't think Liz Warren knows the same thing? Gary Gensler doesn't know the same thing? Of course they do. But they try to delay the inevitable to try to save their own pockets. Because without the dollar being dominant, their jobs are at risk. Their money is at risk. Their propaganda is at risk. Wow. It goes to show what kind of echo chamber we live in and how much we have to do in the United States to catch up and kind of outdo these other countries, if you know what I mean. Wow, controversy. What's not as controversial is the charts. Yay, we love the charts. And again, I'll take some requests in a little bit, my friends. How crazy is life, man? Life is crazy. Well, we do have the crypto bubbles. They're looking very cute right now. We do know that Solana's up 8%. I couldn't even tell you why. Probably because the biggest VCs are in there pumping the thing. Even though the blockchain has gone down 10 times, and I don't know if I trust it. But we have Near Protocol that's doing good. Cake is mooning. Dot's doing good. So we'll take a look at some coin requests. I already have one, and I'll get to it in a second, chat. I got you, my guy. Before that, let's look at Bitcoin, which is $43,789 today, 0.26% in the green. We do know that we're trying to overcome right here this little mini resistance here at 43.7. Well, we have another mini one where our wicks kind of tapped today, which brings us back to a few days ago on December 9th and all of that, which was around 44.2. So we kept tapping 44.2 today, but we really couldn't get above it. We're looking to tap 44.8. 44.8 is a zesty level. Again, it dates back all the way here to February 2021. Getting through 44.7 is very important, and then tapping 45K. I want to see that again. Looking here on Market Cipher, we're seeing some really good stuff, like the RSI is going up, money flow is doing great, green dot printed, momentum's going good, but this VWAP right here, we had her move up, but we're waiting to have maybe another nice spike. If we could bring another nice spike with the VWAP, that could cause some nice zest, if you know what I mean. Some nice zest. But again, we're looking for that 44.7 to be tapped, ideally. And going through 44.2 and confidently going above that to defeat our little mini resistance dating back for a few weeks now. If you guys think we're going to have a green weekend, if you guys think, actually, it's still Thursday, so I'm not going to ask you the weekend question. If you guys think we're going to have maybe tap our resistance today of maybe 44.8, 45K, put a yes or a 1 emoji or a no and a 2 emoji in the chat.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh gosh, what is this? I'm scared. What is this? $1.49, Rose. That's an odd number, which proves that it's fake, It's the way it is. Let's take a look here at Ethereum. 2,228 has basically been the same price for days, and I'm so bored. Ethereum, do something. We're up 1.21% right now. We do have a nice green dot printed here. We want curvatures, though. On this channel, we like curves. Hopefully that curve brings us over that zero line. The VWAP is making her move above. The RSI looks like she's starting to peak a little bit. So as long as we head on that trend and we keep getting these bullish signals, then that's where the zest will lie. However, we cannot get above this freaking level here, which is a little bit of resistance, 22, 26, exactly where we're sitting right now. I want 2340 Ethereum. That's what my heart says, and the heart wants what it wants. Do you guys know that song by Selena Gomez? The heart wants what it wants. This is a modern fairy tale. All right, we have Litecoins, $70.17. Yay, Litecoin! Except Litecoin was at a low $68.94 today, which again is like not great for me, especially because people are still napping. People are still sleeping on Litecoin. Look at Litecoin. She's so cute. Litecoin is the right coin. We do see here that we have that VWAP that is a little stagnant, a little flat. We want that curvature, though, between the VWAP and the momentum to bring us over that zero line. So we're still going to hope for that. The RSI, though, not looking as cute as we would like. Like, we're still in this kind of neutral territory, just to clear all the craziness. Still in kind of this neutral territory. We want to spike back up, which we were talking about yesterday, and it seems like we're kind of going in that direction, so we'll see how it all works out. We'll see what happens out here. But ideally, you guys know $74 Litecoin and the $75.31 200-day SMA is, of course, the goal of the whole shebang. That's what we want. That's what we need. That's what's going to make our hearts warm and fuzzy. Dogecoin, just over 9 cents. Again, we kind of tapped and rebought. It got bought up very quickly once we tapped below 9 cents. Yesterday, we did close above 9 cents, which is good. You guys know 9.5 cents is my sweet spot. That's what I want. That's what I need. That's what I want in my life. We do have the money flow that is still green, but coming down a little bit, which is telling me the buyers aren't too hot and heavy right now with Dogecoins. We do have the VWAP that's looking to make a curve upwards, and hopefully the momentum does the same. But other than that, I'm not feeling quite zesty with Doge right now. The zest will kick in at 9.5 cents. You know what I mean? That's what I want. Sam 2020, hello. You did a 6X in the last 48 hours. Go off, man. Notification, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream on TikToks. All right. Let me go to my coin request from before. I need to see what Chad was asking me about. All right, 1 second. Where is this? Oh, on MEXC. Okay, yeah. I got you. Okay. This is a modern fairy tale. All right. Yeah. Oh, so I have been using MEXC. I got scared. I was like, am I going to have to do a whole new chart? This is crazy. But no, I don't. And it looks like we're actually breaking out right now. Critical level hit. Oh my gosh. Crazy thumbnail. Okay. We got 80 cents Dynex right now. 20.95% in the green. This is the definition of pamping it. Got to pamp it up. We see here, the signals are here for us, bro. We got that green dot printed, that VWAP over that zero line, and a terribly oversold RSI. Holy sheesh. Yeah, this was oversold a little bit, just on that bridge of oversold. Pamped it up. Oh my gosh. So listen, we had this resistance here at 77 cents. Try to establish it as support here mid-November. We pamped and retraced. We were looking to make another move up, probably around here. But of course, like, we couldn't sustain it. It was price discovery. So a retrace is sort of normal. Now, we kind of just like kept tapping with some wicks on the 77 cents. And then we just gave out. It was just like she kind of went limp. But buyer said, no, bro, we're not going to have it. And came in, defended the level. We're pushing through 77 cents, 76 cents. Ideally, you want to close above this, establish it as support, and make more moves confidently towards that dollar, which is a psychological level, and then going back to $1.14. That's ideally the case. That's what you want to see. Other than that, this is pretty much price discovery because this coin doesn't have so much action in the past. I really only have until June of this year, so there's really not a lot of data for me to scroll back and be like, oh, this is what's happened in the past. This is maybe what we could relate it to. This is pretty much what I got for you. So shout out to Chad for the super chat. We love the super chat requests. Have I talked about Bonk? If you guys want, I could chart it. Notification. Did you try? I don't know what you're referring to, my friend. Sam 2020. I'm gonna do that. Elastos. Yeah, let's do. I see some other requests for it as well. So let's do Elastos. We'll do that chart. Do 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 do. What is it? ELA? Is that the ticker? ELA. Is Coinbase an okay chart to look at? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Hold on, boys. This is a little bit zesty for me right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? This is like a chart that gives me anxiety. And the reason is because, like, what is going on here? She seems very dramatic to me, honestly. We like dramatic, but wow. I don't even know what I could really say about this because of how it just was flat for such a long time, and then it kind of just like woke up and was like, hi, I'm here. So I'll give you my input. I'll tell you what I could. Yes, there are ads that are playing everywhere. I need to try to control them somehow. But yeah, it's just crazy. I'm sorry about the ads, everyone. YouTube is like 99% ads and 1% show. So here is what's going on with Elastos ELA. Now, listen, guys. Obviously, this volume is freaking astronomical. It went from dead to alive very quick. It's up 111%. Obviously, it's not as high as it was. It was $7.49. Retraced, currently down to $6.31, where we're at now. Holy sheesh. Obviously, like, this was, if you longed, obviously, before the money flow came in, then you were doing pretty good. Obviously, the green dot is printed, RSI is mooning, everything's pretty much freaking mooning, except for that VWAP starting to retrace a little bit, which gives me a little bit of a concern for a heavy retrace. I mean, when you go into like crazy stuff like this, I mean, what? I mean, okay, you can look at $3.11. That dates back to a pump that we had here on February 4th. Rejected immediately, kind of tried to deal with $1.85 and just kind of went down to the lows. We see here in August of 2022, we did tap $3.07 where that wick was later in February, but rejected. Which brought you to your lows of 78 cents. 200-day SMA formed, big tiff with that, and just finally went above the 200-day SMA. Today, day before? Oh yeah, so literally freaking like Tuesday. You guys went through the 200-day SMA. Wow. And then closed, tapped $1.86 and just went through, closed right below the $3.11 resistance, and then today just mooned. So I don't really know what to tell you other than maybe going back and establishing support at $3.09. Otherwise, I just really can't tell you much. Like, this chart is just craziness, and it's very new. Like, the 200-day SMA barely even exists here. So that's basically all I can tell you. I'm sorry. But definitely, I see where the gains were made. B Rudo. Oh gosh, the pickup lines. You guys are funny. I think I like the creativity that goes into some of them. Crypto Samurai. Your super chat's gonna pop up on screen in a second, but I'll check out Algo, dude. I don't have like much thoughts on Algorand. I would like to see more stuff being built there. I do know that they're working with some governments, so of course when there are governments involved, I get a little bit skeptical. But Algorand, I could do, I could do the chart. Let's do Algo. I don't need your money. Just pay me in Algo. Algorand is also, don't forget, Gary Gensler's favorite coin.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
What do you think about Algorand? Superior tech, but ecosystem seems mostly RWAs.
Yeah, I want to see more zest. I want to see games. I want to see actual fun stuff on there, Crypto Samurai. But here's the thing, and I have a lot of drawings here on the Algo chart. Algo, man, I just have a lot of opinions on Algorand. I don't know. Come on, what is going on here? Sorry, I'm dealing with a little bit of a glitchy. All right, so I do have some drawings on this chart. Just like the slip and slide, my guy, he's like, ah! Wait, hold on, I got the sound. He fell into his lazy river. We double bottomed, 200-day SMA, established support here at 15 cents, which we were looking for. And then we were also looking at our next target here, which was 20 cents. This is something we failed to establish really as a nice support here and confidently went below it here in April. Ideally, again, always closing above 20 cents. Close here at least above it for a few days to gain that confidence. And then we want to ideally bullishly test 23.5 cents. Because again, that's where we were kind of tapping right before a huge slip and slide occurred. So maintaining 20 cents and testing 24 ideally. We do have some nice signals here, like a green dot. Oh, Joe Harvey!
You're welcome.
Thank you, Smile.
Joe Harvey, you know you're amazing. You know that, right? You know that. I don't even gotta tell Joe Harvey. He's awesome. Green dot printed. Looking like this chart, Joe Harvey. Looking like these signals. Awesome. VWAP over that zero line. Green dot printed. RSI starting to make moves. So yeah.
The heart wants what it wants.
Yeah, oh my God.
Taylor Swift, Whataburger and Randy Orton hitting the RKO on Roman for the Have a Merry Christmas cookie. Try not to lose your noodle with the downtime and holidays. You may actually have to chill. Scared face. I know. Scary thought.
That scared me. I got so excited. Also, it's like I always jump. Yeah, it's because like the sound catches me off guard. I'm like, whoa. That was awesome. The heart wants what it wants. Yeah. I think, Crane, you would enjoy the song. I think you genuinely would. Look up Selena Gomez, Heart Wants What It Wants. It's an OG song. Taylor Swift, I told you, I can't listen to Taylor Swift anymore. A burger, I would love a Whataburger. I never tried one. Randy Orton, yes, that is my king. And to see him RKO someone would make me happy. I will lose my noodle over the holidays. You know, I'll probably be streaming during it because that's me. That's because I'm crazy and I do lose my noodle sometimes. But I appreciate the super chat as always, Creighton, causing the right amount of chaos this morning, I see. Sheesh, man. That is crazy. No, G said, I'm better than Taylor Swift. Thank you. I appreciate it. My voice, I could only try so hard. And shout out to Sean in the chat. That is awesome. And he tells me to drink water. So in honor of Sean, I shall drink. Shout out to Wayne C in the chat too. All right, ING for Doge Bowl. Yeah, because Doge Bowl is so freaking awesome. I will do. Okay, 9mm is in the chat too. So many of my besties are in the chat today. Hello, everyone. All right, ING, because is it ING or INJ? ING. Infinity Games. Is it ING or INJ? Because I know INJ everyone's talking about right now. Let me check it out on MEXC. If Doge Bowl, if this isn't the best place, then let me know. Because I want to make sure I give you the top-notch quality information that you want and deserve, my friend. You want and deserve, because you're amazing, Doge Bowl. And I appreciate you. Okay. Let's check out what's going on here. So we have some issues going on here. It seems like we're pretty much at all-time lows. Going on here with Infinity Games. I'm a little worried. So we'll explain it all. It seems like we bottomed out at 0.003 cents. And we had a wick low below that, but buyers quickly bought that up. So, sheesh, man. Sheesh. We're down 10%, 0.0004328 cents. Money flow deep in the red. Seems like she wants to come out of it. That VWAP's coming down though. Momentum a little stagnant. I'm just not getting like the most zesty of signals here. Of course, maybe like buyers can come in and defend it. Money flow goes through the roof and you long. But yeah, it's just like we had really like consistent volume coming in and then just kind of got dumped on our heads here. Look at that wick just flying below the 200-day SMA. Man, yeah, I would look to obviously stay above 0.003 and hopefully make our way downtown to this major resistance here, which is 0.0006320. So that's really what I look for probably in the meantime. Let me get another line out there. But yeah, that's what I would look at because that was like, we tried to bounce back after our dip, but we just couldn't maintain it. So I'd look for that too. And then obviously maybe going back to 200-day SMA at some point optimistically. But yeah, this is kind of like a little bit of a scary chart. Jumping into this right now, you really have to like the project and like have confidence that she's going to bounce back. Because the high was very high, man. The high was high. Like, I was going to go to class, but then I got schmiz. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, our all-time high was just over 5.5 cents. Yeah, that is scary. That is scary. 100% scary. So watch out for that, man. Watch out. All right, let's see who else. Mr. Yi wants something. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for him, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know if I should. This is what the rebellion's kind of about, if you didn't know. All right, so I'm going to look for this on Coinbase, DeFi Yield Protocol, DYP. If that's okay, then obviously let me know. It seems like we're in price discovery going back to all-time highs, so we could talk about it all. We could talk about it. We could see what's going on. We could talk about it. All right, 1 second. I need to just like absorb what's happening here. Oh, who's that? Tony Call. Thank you for the heart me, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We love to stream on this channel. We like to look at charts. We like to nerd out. We like to embrace our nerdism. I was having great conversations with Vic from Cake Wallet the other day. I went to lunch with him and Yesenia, his assistant. I just had a great time talking with Vic because this man is so smart and like we need smart individuals in our space. Like my miners that are in the chat, these are the smart individuals we need. We need more nerds. We need more people that have personality as well because, you know, we need personality. Everyone loves personality. But yeah, it's the cult of personality. 47 cent DYP, obviously mooning to the fullest today, 73%. Where are you guys finding these coins that just all of a sudden rip? Like absolutely mooning this B. Like that is absolutely crazy. Like this is insane. And if you guys haven't yet, smash these likes. I don't even know if we have 100 yet. Like I'm not even looking at this thing. I hope we have 125. Oh, we have 115. Let's get 10 more. I don't know what's going on. We can't lack out here. Now, DYP 47 cents. 73% in the green today. Absolutely buck wild, bro. Just like Tony calls 25 roses. Now, we do see here that the money flow, really nice. Green dot printed, momentum shifted quite confidently. The RSI mooning, VWAP mooning. Obviously, you're going to have all these signals when you have this freaking fat candle today. Like, what is going on? Now, we're looking back at previous levels here. Looking here from June of 2022 pretty much to August. We kept trying to test. 32 cents. Could not do it. Brought us down to our lows of 2022, which was 13 cents, almost 14. Try to test it again. Established 32 cents as support. Could not do it. Eventually brought us all the way down to our all-time lows, if this is all-time lows, according to Coinbase, which is 11 cents. Kind of bottomed out. Maintained support, went above the 200-day SMA with confidence, kept tapping 23 cents, couldn't do it. And then all of a sudden, a few days ago, bam. And then today, just right through 32 cents. Now, the thing that scares me about blasting right through 32 cents was that it was such an issue in the past. So could I see us retracing and hitting 32 cents again? Yeah. However, maintaining this price action, if you want to maintain it, closing above 46 cents for at least 3 days. Maintain that. Right there. Maintain it. And this is pretty much in price discovery. So other than that, I really can't tell you other than previous support, which we really didn't establish great support here at 32 cents yet. But yeah, closing above that is awesome. If you close above 32 cents, you're gold-ish. And if you close above this 46 cents, then that's a great sign as well. But yeah, maintaining that price action. When you have big moves like that, you have to maintain it. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I got for that. Let's check out some other coins. Algo, I did. Track, yeah, let's do some track. Let's do some track. I don't need your money. Just pay me in Algo. Origin Trail, man. Still the same levels we were looking at beforehand. With Origin Trail. I'm just expanding my lines out here, man, because she a little short. She a little short. There we go. Okay. So we do have 52 cents, almost 53 cent Origin Trail track, which is 7.74% in the greens today. Let's take a gander at Market Cipher, where we do have some struggling signals, such as that red dot pulling the momentum down, but that VWAP looks like she wants to make a move. She's ready to go out. She's ready to show out for the weekend. She's looking to maybe go over that zero line. Hopefully there's a green dot that could coincide with that. We do have a really nice move up today. It looks like we're trying to battle with our previous resistance here that we've been battling through pretty much all throughout December. Obviously, we want to go where these wicks went. I want to go where the people are. I want to go where the wick stands. Want to see them pimping. To 57 cents. That's what we want. 57 cents is obviously ideal, but staying above maybe 50 is where we should really focus on. Staying above 50 cents, because a few days ago we did fall below it. So staying above 50 cents, heading towards that 57 is what ideally we're looking for. And that's if we have some more signals on Market Cipher that can confirm that for us and all that stuff. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those. What's next? I know there was one. I'm forgetting it. Bonk. Yeah, let's bonk. Let's bonk it up. We gotta bonk it up. Don't you know? Bonk it up. Okay. Freaking bonk, dude. Bonk is so unhinged. I don't know. Bonk is like something that just never stops, dude. Like never ever. I don't even know, where was my bonk chart? I don't remember. Yeah, I found it. Yay, MEXC. Shout out to MEXC. I love MEXC. All right. I want to be where the people are. All right. I can't tell you much because, again, this is pretty much still price discovery with Bonky. Bonk is 0.85% in the red today. Bunch of zeros, 187324. We see here that we did try to make a move, and we tried to establish support here at 217, fell below it, and trying to maintain it. So honestly, I can't tell you anything other than trying to retest this level again, and maybe again establish some support if it ends up retracing that far down to like 109. But again, this is like so new, can't really tell you anything besides what I see. And we're really not seeing great signals here either. Red dot printed, money flow down, RSI down, and that VWAP. But the VWAP, listen, she likes curves. We like curvatures on this channel. So if she decides to make a move, then we could see maybe a little bounce back with Bonk. But other than that, this is a meme coin, very risky. We have no idea. And could be easily swayed. Easily swayed. Guys, I'm like going like bazungas out here. Can you sign Last Christmas? What? Like sign language? Like what are we referring to out here? Can I have some confirmations here? Oh, I need a Christmas album. Is that what we're talking about? K9MS, if my vocals are on point, we might as well do the potato song then.
A potato flew around my room before you came, excuse.
What was the song? Last Christmas? Oh, last Christmas, I gave you my heart. And the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Yeah, let's get it. I'm losing the viewers. Everyone's running. They're like, no. Hold on, I got a sound for that too.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's Emma. That's Emma right there. She's like, no, shut up. Crypto Farmer said, woo?
Woo!
You guys know I have a sound for everything at this point. Almost everything. We'll do some more sounds. You know, I'll add them as I go. You know what I mean? But sorry, said, give it to us. Wick said, woof, that's singing. Let me just take my like back. No, Wick. You know what, Wick? Send your wife over here. Send your wife. She'll defend me. I know Wifey Wick really has my back. Just like Crimson's girlfriend, Mrs. Crimson. We're going to stick together. And you don't want me to go into the chat, in any chat, Wick, and tell your wife what's going on. She might not approve of Wick, okay?
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Ninja. See, that was some approval for my vocals. Isn't that right, Ninja? Yeah? Yeah? Oh yeah. You guys know what the vibe is. All I want for Christmas is Bitcoin, guys. That's all I want. So you guys are so funny in the chat. I'll just like, Woody 10K, can you have a sheesh sound? I feel like I am the sheesh. Sheesh. I feel like I could get one though. I'll look for one. All right. Let's do it. Going back into my box. No wall set. No! Incognito, nice to see you. Wick's wife is officially in love with hashtag Team Curls. Yes, Team Curls is a thing. It's an alliance that we all have. All right. Let's see. Someone wants Near Protocol? Yeah, I'll do your chart really quick. I'll do some Near. Hold on. I'll do some Near. Hold on. I gotta take the request, guys. I literally might do a whole separate show for this. I'm just telling you. So if you guys see me go live like later in the day one day and I'm like, let's do some freaking charts, then you guys know what the vibe is. Near Protocol, bro. Oh no, this isn't what I had. Let's see. What the actual freaking bejeez? What is going on here? What the bejeez? All right, well, you have to give me a freaking minute now because TradingView, like, this must have been pre-upgrade where it just didn't save my stuff. And that's very frustrating because I like my stuff to be saved. I want to save the stuff to save, you know? Is it weird, guys, if I make, like, Thanksgiving dinner again for Christmas? Do you guys think that's weird? Or, like, I shouldn't do that? Because that is, like, low-key what the family is requesting because Thanksgiving dinner, like, freaking slapped, you know what I mean? And we do like food in this house. So that's something, like, I would like your opinions on. If you think that's weird, put a yes emoji.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, gosh, Creighton.
Just be careful. You start singing Kiss the Girl and the fiancés and 4.99s will start pouring in.
Yeah.
There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, so it can't be Randi.
No, it can't be me. No, it can't be me. That's hilarious. No, it can't be me. So we got Near Protocol right now, $3.42. Here's the thing, bro. We have some nice levels that we're looking at, and even farther out, we could even draw this out to look at our next resistance. Our next resistance, which is around right here, actually. Bring this up just a tiny bit. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Which is around $4 and, 20 cents. Oh gosh, $4.20. What a level right there. But yeah, we're looking at $3.41, or $3.35, which again, we tapped here in November 5th, which brought us to our lows ultimately in October of this year. So again, November of 2022, bringing us to those lows eventually October of this year, which was 98 cents. Went above the 200-day SMA, maintained support at $2.19. Market Cipher is giving us a green dot. So VWAP is going up. Everything's pretty much going up. So we're having some good signals here. I would ideally like to establish a really nice support here at $2.81. So if it retraces and establishes there, it won't be a bad thing. But closing above $3.34 is very important because that was our major rejection point November of 2022. So closing here is important. And then the next major level I could see is like $4.21. But $4.20 is always like a cool number to go look at. But yeah. There's obviously going to be some chop probably in between, but we pretty much have open air because of how many times we've closed these gaps here. But yeah, that's really what I'm looking at. $8, I can't tell you sheesh about $8. I'm not looking that far down the line. $8 is pretty much a little less than half of its all-time high, which was like $20. So we could hope for $8, but we'll get there when we get there. Oh sheesh, dude. I was supposed to go to the DMV today, but then I had to cancel my appointment because I think I got to wait. Because, listen, you know what the biggest scam is? It's the licenses. It is. Because I got, of course, my driver's license because I was ahead of the game and such, because I like to get things over with. At, like, 16, 17, I got my license, right? And I had to upgrade to the real ID and pay a fee to do that so I could fly on airplanes, right? And now they're saying it's mandatory to have this by 2025. And then I got a letter, my friends. I got a letter that was like, oh, you have to come in and renew your license again. I thought I just get mailed a new one because I'm becoming of age at 21. So now these people, they want me to go back to the DMV, do a vision test, which one I'll pass. But two, they want me to go back, fill out all this crazy paperwork, and pay $80 again for freaking the driver's license. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So this is like the next big thing. So if you have children in New York and they're gonna turn 21, just know that they're gonna drag your butt into the DMV again, which is not cool. I don't like that. So yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. It was a little bit of a rant and ramble, but I'm not a fan of like, what's going on. Emma Foster's bringing up a cinnamon roll. You guys know how much I love Cinnabon. I love Cinnabon. They even follow me on Twitter, Cinnabon, because they know how much I love them. But yeah, I think we have 125 likes now. Is this correct? Can I have a like count in here? Because my thing doesn't refresh. I'm out here just trying to, do life and such. The DMV isn't cool. No, it's not. And they don't even have, they're telling me, oh, you have to come in to go get your new license because mine expires on my birthday. Okay, bro. And then, like, why? Freaking why? Why can't I get this mailed to me? Ugh, I hate New York. I hate it so much. Like at least they let me book an appointment, so I'm not like waiting there for hours, hopefully. What a mess, man. What a mess. I even passed my permit exam so quick when I took it. I answered in less than 5 minutes. There was a timer on it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to beat this thing. And like there wasn't like a specific time you had to do, but for under 5 minutes, passed my permit test. I went off. Oh my gosh, Sir Lewis gave me some gobbles and told me to move out of New York. Yeah, man. It has been required for at least 10 years, but they keep extending it. Yeah, so they said 2025, if you don't have a real ID, you can't go on a plane. I literally got this thing when it basically first came out, and now they're making me buy it again? Why? I don't know. I'm a little upset about it. I want to leave New York. I'm out of here. But we do have 130 likes, which means that it is kind of time to rave. So if you guys want to rave, if you guys want to dance and sing along and like create your own tune, and if you guys don't like it physically at home, I see you. I see you. I see you. Now, if you're not actually home, raving with me as I am raving, then you're just missing out and you're not raving correctly. You can't just watch the rave, but not rave yourself. So if you have not yet smash the like. Get your dancing shoes on and get after it. Oh, you're all shilling your hometowns to me. Hey, why don't you dance in your hometown? Do, 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 do. Guys, I want to go to a real rave. I think I need to. Oh, hello, Lamont. Sir Lewis with some roses and the music on TikTok. Send me some music emoji. We love some music emojis out here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And sheesh. Guys, I might be doing something cool tomorrow. I might be. I'm waiting on some confirmations. I feel like it's like 70% confirmed. I don't know. But I'll let y'all know what happens because things happen, you know, events in life. But if you guys better be watching the show because by tomorrow morning I should be able to have confirmation. Would you do it or say if you met Liz Warren? If I met Liz Warren, I would like literally. Hold on, in all seriousness, if I met Liz Warren, I would sit her down. I'll be like, Liz, do you need some water? Do you need some coffee? One, to wake her up because you know she needs a nap. Two, I would ask her, I'll be like, do you think America is free? And I would like to see her answer that question. I would like to ask all politicians that question. Do you think America is really free? And then go on from there and ask them more questions. That's what I would lead it off from. Jeremy, greetings, Miss Crypto. Mrs. Crypto. Oh, I'm not a Mrs. yet, Jeremy. Not yet, Jeremy, but thank you. Good morning. I'd ask her hair routine. Oh my gosh. When MTC Santa. Oh no, G. We'll work on that. We'll work on that. They'll just say it's complicated. No. You can't let them answer with these dumb answers. Do you think America is really free? It's gonna be a yes or no. Yeah. Dancing Queen, young and sweet, only 17. That would be hilarious, dude. Zon Kang, welcome to the show. Everybody, Dave Digital, Cause and Chaos in here. Dave Digital, I thought you were on my side. Right, Sharam? Right, Wayne Spar? What is going on here? David Brumblebee all in the chat right now. He's probably like, what is Dave doing? Why is Dave being chaotic? Oh, we have David Carney in the chat. Hi, David Carney. Crypto Pollo said, if you met Liz, take 5 showers after you shake her hands. Oh, no. What do you think she's doing? Ew. Wolfman, what up, dude? Jeez, I'm scared. I'm scared now. Where has she been? I don't even want to know where she's been. Ooh. No, she'd be slimy? Probably. I hope not. I mean, you would think with all of her money, she would, like, afford soap to shower. I mean, sheesh. I don't know. I'm scared. Lizard Beth Warren. I'd ask her if her and Gary wear the same makeup. That's a great question. That is absolutely amazing. That is great. I do have a $2 super chat. Why is it not like popping up? Like I need this sheesh to come through.
Thank you.
Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
Hey, it heard me.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Mike, we're gonna need a campsite at Headclove and gear. Smiley face.
I mean, if we're going to EDC in Vegas, we're going to party. Hey. Guys, this is a beautiful space. It's a great time to be here. And I will be back here tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. Eastern, hopefully with some cool news. If not, it's live. MJR, hello. Nice to see you. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on with the latest news. I will be back tomorrow morning, like I said, getting after it, getting zesty and all. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you guys have a great day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.
Hucksters.
Dude, did you not have a meeting with Liz today?
Scam artists, Ponzi schemes,